So I guess this is the first time we're gonna be doing this, kind of like a style. We're gonna be talking about stuff every single time, and today we're gonna be talking about our opinions on video games. So I want to start out with some like general perspectives. So I'll go first to give you an idea. I think a lot of video games nowadays are really boring. Like they're just not very fun to watch or play in general. And I feel like a lot of those games are kind of in really different categories. So it's kind of hard to identify why. But I think I have an answer. And a lot of those games for me personally are just Minecraft and things like Fortnite. And I think mainly that's probably because like it's supposed to have a lot of replayability, but it becomes like the same thing eventually over and over again. And a lot of that can be very annoying when you just feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again, especially in games like Fortnite or Minecraft. Well, where if you're not having a super big addiction to it right now, or like you just completed it, you have no idea what to do, but you have so much stuff you need to do, it just gets boring because you just don't want to do any of it. Or like in Fortnite, where like if you buy the battle pass, you need to level up, but like you want to have fun and play other games, but your mind's telling you no, you spent money, you need to do this, and that kind of takes away like the fun of it, you know. Hello.
Yes.
Okay, and then what's your opinion?
Well, I think it really just depends on what the game is really about and if it interests the player or not. Because if you want to keep, this certain player engaged, you gotta have, like, the right things with the game.
Yeah. And also another big thing I kind of forgot to mention is that a lot of these kind of like games are just like when I mentioned Fortnite, Minecraft, they definitely don't fall under these like kind of point, but a lot of games on Roblox would, like games that just feel like copies of another. So like things like Warzone and Fortnite are like similar, but they're different enough that when you're playing it, you feel like you're playing a different enough game. But at the same time, you get that kind of like connection where it just feels like a repeat. So if you get bored playing Fortnite, you'll probably only be able to play like a different game like Warzone for like only so much time. Then, if you played Warzone and then tried to play Fortnite. So I think a lot of it is just replayability, like just repeats, and especially in games like Roblox with like simulators and stuff, where like that's kind of like not a bad thing. It's just a lot of them have the same basic stuff: earn money, sell, or earn stuff, sell that random stuff wherever that may be. It might be, I don't know, cookies or ice cream, but it's always something. And a lot of them, yeah, they can be unique, but they always have the same concept, and then you just buy pets, and then it's just the same thing over and over again. Which is why when you find unique games, that's all you do is just play that exact unique game. But then it gets boring because you feel like you did everything. So that's like a big problem.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Especially if a game is too long and cause if a game is too big for a certain player, then I feel like it would just become boring because there's so much stuff to do and it might just overwhelm them.
And a lot of things I feel like the developers have gotten out of touch with their community, or like this doesn't really apply to games in like beta or just first release, but a lot of games don't realize what the fans actually want, and this can really hurt a game, especially for the fan base, because they're the ones who want to play the game, but when they're not able to play the things or do the things they want to, it's not exactly fun, especially if like it's made like a single player game, but you feel like a lot of people would feel like it's a lot more fun if you had multiplayer, but the game developers just won't add multiplayer. Or like I feel like a lot of games should just automatically have a way for you to like join your friends, unless like, well, obviously there's exceptions to this, but like it feels like once you play with your friends in a game, or like you realize, hey, it'd be fun if I played with my friends, and you just think about what you could do, or you do that thing you were thinking about. It's just not the same playing by yourself. This is a big thing that contributes to Minecraft, and it's really making me not truly like it that much right now. Because once I play with my friends, all I want to do is play with my friends, and yeah, there's so much I need to do, but like it's just not the same without friends.
Yeah, especially in single player games. But I feel like sometimes it's just better off without multiplayer, because if a story kind of revolves around one player, then it would kind of not really make sense if there was two people in it.
Yeah, like I said, there's exceptions, but a lot of those exceptions, like quote unquote exceptions, are just lazy excuses for developers saying, "Oh, we can't do this," or "Oh, we can't do that because," and like we say that we can't do it because of this, this, and this reason, but in reality, we can do it because of this, this, and this reason. And a lot of that basically just goes into like it's a constant battle in a video game, even if people don't realize it, between the developers and the fan base, because the fan base is feeling like they're not getting what they wanted. They're feeling underwhelmed, while the developers are feeling overwhelmed because so many different amounts of requests are coming in at once, and they want to do all of them, but there's obviously only so much you can do in a day without like trying to make it good. And that's the downfall of a lot of games, I feel like, is that they're just trying to push out the stuff that the fan base wants, but then it just comes out really crappy because they're being forced to make it super fast, but then it's just not even the same, and then people just abandon it. But I don't think a lot of people realize that they're the ones who, destroyed it, not the developers. And it's always kind of sad, like, thinking about that, especially when, like, this happens all the time, and people don't realize it, and then they get mad at developers. So that's just like my opinion.
Yeah, I feel that, and I feel like, even if the game is, shorter than other games, it's not gonna have, the attention span of, it's not gonna, gain gamers' attentions as much as, wider, bigger games would have. And especially because if a game has, like, certain mechanics, and it's, if a game is big enough to where it has, like, certain mechanics to where it's, like, actually fun, then I feel like it's pretty successful. But it has to have, like, a certain amount of, like, it has to have, it has to, like, be long. Not too long to where, the person is, like, uninterested in the game because they've, like, seen it so many times. But I feel like most games just skip over people's interest just because of, like, the game design or how it looks, or just what the game is based on.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't exactly realize that, like, when you're playing a game, or like a lot of developers also don't realize that, like, when you're playing a game, if they make like the missions too hard, like at a certain point there's a fine line, and I understand it's very hard to hit that line, but that's what the different game modes are for. That's why there's easy, normal, hard, and difficult. And I don't know if you guys or you have been realizing, but I haven't seen a whole lot less of games having like different modes. Like, they're just kind of set in one mode, and that's, in my opinion, making the games harder and crappier, because then, like, for example, one time I wanted to show my sister, a game. I think it was actually Fortnite, but that was back in like 2020, and I wanted her to play it for the first time. But it was so hard because I was playing it a bunch, and I was a lot better than she was because she had never played it before. So obviously, when she was put into my lobby, she was immediately killed. And I feel like that's kind of annoying, and especially in games with, like, quote-unquote automatic, like, matchmaking, where it can, like, automatically track where your skill level is. I don't think, like, for me, when I play games like Fortnite, I always bounce between the same two types. I do one that's really, really the people in there aren't good and I easily win. Or I'm getting a server where I die immediately because the people are too strong. And I bounce between that, and I feel like a lot of people do. And I'm getting shot in the boat. Hey. And the people who are requesting so much are also the same people you'll see eventually hating on the game when it comes to its downfall. So for me personally, your biggest supporters are secretly your biggest haters. Once again, that's just me.
But yeah, it does make a lot of sense that, if new players are coming into a game that has already gotten a lot of attention and a lot of people are already playing it, they don't have, enough skill to beat them. So I feel like there would have to be some kind of, system that would make it easier for them so they can progress. And I think Fortnite did it kind of well with the base matchmaking. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. But yeah, skill-based matchmaking. But I feel like there's also some flaws to it. But yeah, I feel like a game has to have like almost perfect mechanics and things in it that like games would like. I feel like if a game like Fortnite like had like more people playing it, that would definitely be most likely because of either advertising or just because of like the game's mechanics and the items inside of it. But that's my take on it.
Yeah, and for me, I feel like it's not. Now, I put a lot of hate on a lot of the fans who ask for stuff, but at the same time, I will admit, most of the developers are really bad. And a lot of the games I've been noticing, like, I'll use Roblox for an example here because it's the best one I can think of off the top of my head. But a lot of people have been getting support to the games with the worst developers, the worst games in general. Like, they've been getting support to, like, the things that barely took any effort, while the actual hardworking devs barely get any support, and that happens a lot more than I think people realize, like, especially with games like in Roblox, like the Hood. Like, it's not a good game for me personally, and I know that for a fact. It's not a good game. And for their Halloween update, they just added like some free model pumpkins, and like they added 2 free model pumpkins for this huge game with I think millions of visits. They added 2 free model steel pumpkins. And that was it. They're quote-unquote Halloween. Oh, and they changed the color of the grass. If you can call that a Halloween update, you cannot call yourself a developer. A Halloween update should be adding something new. Add something fresh, something unique, something scary, obviously. I mean, it's Halloween. For goodness sake, don't add some free model pumpkins. And a lot of games and people don't. I think a lot of it is a lot of children who don't know exactly what they want, and they go on supporting a game and they don't really know. They don't understand like the actual like whole industry of a game. They don't realize that what they're giving support to. And then when they're older, they're going to probably be doing the same thing people are talking about now constantly, what we're talking about, complaining about how bad some video games truly are. And for me, I know I didn't really do that much. I know I did it some, I'm not gonna lie. But I know for a fact I didn't do it that much. I enjoyed all the games I played, and like, for example, I noticed slower and slower the games just got way worse. Like when I was little and I would play games like Garden Warfare 2, those in my opinion were the best games possible. Like those games were beautiful, they took a lot of work, and they had a lot of replayability because they had so many different modes and types of game modes, which other games don't have anymore. Those kind of game modes aren't exactly there anymore. And those limited time modes don't give you a reason to get off your phone and go play yourself some GW2 because, if there's no limited modes, then you just think over and over, oh, I can do it later, oh, I can do it later. And then you forget about the game. You don't play it anymore. And that constantly happens with me. I just get bored of the game and then not even trying to. I find a game that's slightly better and slightly better in my opinion than the game. And I just abandon the old one for the new one. Like in a snap of fingers, it's gone. And by that sense, yeah, the games I'm playing are getting worse. And this guy is so annoying. God, I can't go anywhere. I keep dying. But that's just my opinion. I should let you talk now.
Oh no, I think you said that pretty well.
Yeah, and these games are just slowly getting trashier. And if you go into TikTok, I don't know if it's just me seeing these, but I know it's not just me, but I feel like people give a lot of hate to this, but I don't think enough is being given to the Roblox edits of just people doing TikTok dances. I constantly see those with people getting hundreds and thousands of likes. I saw this one with 2 million likes. All it is you join a Roblox game. It's like TikTok Dance 3, I think is the name of it, and you just do a dance, and then you record it, and you put some minor edits, which I think is a free CapCut template right now. All you do is that, you record it, and you're done. And you make hundreds of thousands of likes. I never said I liked the dancing part of TikTok, because I feel like that's just not a whole lot of effort. Depends a lot. Most of the TikTok dances aren't very impressive. You see it, you're like, okay. But that's not for all of them. I do see some impressive stuff sometimes. And those are mainly the stuff I like, or the funny stuff that are original and not just the same joke over again, which is why jokes get abandoned. But I don't think people realize that, people who still make Among Us jokes in 2022. That's scary. And I'm going to rip my hair out if I keep dying before I even reach the beach. Okay, hold on. Try to make this interesting for you guys. Sorry, I'll switch. Try to make my gameplay interesting, but I'm stuck as a stupid ally.
That's what I did. I switched teams.
Yeah,
How do you pick a class?
Okay, I switched to Axis. I had to switch to Axis because my stupid thing, every single time I would get in the boat, I wouldn't even be able to make it there before I would just die instantly. So annoying. That's another thing. A lot of people in the games just have no remorse and just this is not okay. What I'm looking at is people who can't even reach the main objective of the game and are being killed instantly. I feel like a lot of developers don't think. They don't use their brain enough. They don't think of the fact that, people can get spawn killed instantly from the spawn and just die in the boats. There's no barrier to protect them. And yeah, it's historically accurate, but this is a video game, and I don't think they ran with every single part of them still, except for their legs. This is just creepy looking at it. Even turning sideways is just the same. I'm not giving hate to the animation. It's good. But, at the same time, if you're gonna make it super historical accurate, you're gonna get a lot of stuff like this.
What?
What?
I guess you can't go.
Huh, I actually died. I didn't think it was possible.
But if you really go see some of the older games that were released in 2000 2002 2009, those games from I would say maybe late 19th or 20th century to now, there is a huge difference, you know.
Yeah, and I feel like two things that are big things that people constantly talk about, but I don't think they realize fully what's actually happening. And one of those is nostalgia. And I know when I was like not little, but when I was like 10, I didn't really feel nostalgia that much. I didn't really know what people were talking about unless they put on that Minecraft tune. Then I was feeling different. But unless I wasn't feeling anything, I didn't feel nostalgia. But now I think I do, because it's more like you remember, dang, those games are so much better. And I find myself playing a lot of the older games more than I do the new ones. Like a few days ago, I was just playing old games from my childhood, like things like I don't even know, man. I played a few Roblox obbies from when I was little, like the easiest Roblox obby.
Bro, that hit different.
For real. No, and then like a lot of people. And another thing, listen, I'm not saying all YouTube Shorts users are bad. I'm just saying it's not helping. It's not helping really with the whole video game industry, because the last time I accidentally opened YouTube Shorts, it was actually today when I was trying to pull up your stream for today, and I pulled it up, and there was I accidentally pulled up YouTube Shorts, and it was immediately the Hood Roblox dance edit. So if that's just like everyone's normal For You page, then that's a lot of people seeing that, because I have never watched YouTube Shorts or liked any, so it's just natural For You page. So like, and people like TikTok and YouTube Shorts, like, wait, why did I say people? I don't know, I'm going crazy. Like, those kind of apps and things, those kind of social medias aren't helping, because they're showing that to everyone, and a lot of people are like, wow, that's cool, that person got a lot of likes. I'm gonna repeat that. This is my new lifestyle now. And I made sure I named myself XX Roblox Life. XX. Oh, I'm gonna look that up on YouTube real quick. Hold on. How much you want to bet is the person's name? Roblox underscore. Wait, hold on. Caps lock. Roblox underscore aesthetic. Top. Alright, I put Roblox aesthetic. Let's see what pops up. This is just not. These three videos right here aren't okay. And this isn't okay either. A horror game, SCP-3008. They're making aesthetic houses in it. That's not okay. That, like, genuinely not okay. Or my chill and productive night routine in Roblox. How is that productive? That you look like you spent over $200 on that. Yet this, instead of headless, it's showing like the clickbait titles with the Roblox avatars. I personally can't do. I'm dying right now of cancer. How much cancer? A lot. Okay, I'll let you talk now because I talk a lot.
No, I really don't have anything to say. I think you summed it up pretty good.
And I mean, that's really all I can say, because in the end, I know I'm right. It's just nobody, like, people talked about this. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm saying nobody talks about this, but not nearly enough people talk about this. Like, the amount of people talking about this is, I'd say, around maybe like 50,000, and that seems like a lot. But if you look at games in Roblox, like, oh wait, hold on, let me look this up. The Hood. Like, how is that even allowed on Roblox? Like, how? That's literally so racist. Like, what? How is this even allowed? Oh, and down here, it's not helping. Like, all these games... Oh, wait, that one's kind of good, but... And Murder Mystery 2. Like, these 4 games are the epitome of man. TikTok Dance 3. Please donate. How to sum up please donate? I don't know, I can't. It's just a bad game. And in the end, it doesn't matter how you look at it. If it's a bad game, it's a bad game. And these, like, it's showing those games, and you can't see any others unless you look it up. And I feel like there should be more variety to what you're seeing, not just, like, for example, like, these games are so bad. And Combat Warriors, yeah, it was coded well, but all it is just a bunch of people dancing on the beach, and you get targeted if you accidentally kill one of them. And can we talk about for a second, a little bit off topic, but why do people make their Roblox avatars furries? When I see that, it gives me this...
I mean, mine is literally Thanos.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Pretty much.
And mine's a bloody booger. A little bit of blue on it, but you know, it's unique. Like, my characters are unique. When it's not, you know, the same aesthetic Roblox outfits that, you know, like, I see the same outfits. And another thing, Roblox is turning really soft. Like, a lot of people are saying, like, oh, you can cuss now if you're, like, your account is 13 up. Okay. Like,
Okay.
I don't get it at all. And, like, why? Just why? Is it just the same outfit over and over and over again, just a little bit different? Maybe a different shirt, maybe a different hair. But so many people spend so much money on online games. I'm not saying I don't. But at least I spend it, like, not all in... At least I don't put all my eggs in one basket. And don't put a bunch of eggs in one basket. Like, yeah, I spent a lot of money on Roblox. But that's through the course of, like, 8 years. So... I mean, no, actually, no. Technically, like, 4 years, because my original account I created in, like, 2013, 2014, but I didn't buy anything on it. In fact, it was literally just my full name. First, middle, last. So, yeah. That happened. Please don't look that up.
Anyways, don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that like, and turn notifications on. Bye.
That voice crack and mic cut, bro. LOL.
I am.
Ugh. Ew. So, as I was saying before, that's probably going to wrap up this. If you guys want to see more, tell me, because I've gotten so lazy I won't even need to edit this, because it's just us talking. And in case you guys were wondering, I took a break, mainly because I was getting, listen, I'm gonna be real with you, I don't have an upload schedule, okay? And I say Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I'm just gonna upload whenever, and I'll make sure to upload at least, like, 3 times a month. I promise you guys, I promise, from the bottom of my heart, truly. And, personally, don't come after me because I have made Roblox games. Not saying they're good. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I've made them. I have made games. So I know, like, the pain. Brady, stop texting me. Brady?
What? I'm not doing anything.
Him. I'm not doing anything. Also him.
You
Ding!
wanna see what I texted you?
I've already seen it. It's just gay, 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 bozo, gay, gay, gay. Ding. Ding.
Ding.
Mute.
No.
Mute for 1 hour. You've been muted, buckaroo.
What's that laugh? Bro, compare this person to the person that's gonna be in my vlog. Not really a vlog, but and this upcoming.
The vlog from like a month ago.
Yeah, but dude, I just haven't had time.
Nah, you lying.
You want me to crack your window?
Nah, you lying.
Okay, anyways, I'm getting ready to go to bed.
Nah, you lying.
I love you.
Nah, you lying.
Lucas?
Maybe I am.
Nah, you lying.
You wanna get throat punched?
Nah, you lying. I saw me. I saw me.
Who are you talking to?
Sorry.
None of your business. I saw me.
Is it Brady?
No.
Is it Joe?
No, it's
No.
Joe. Say it's Joe, and he's gay.
Yeah, Joe.
Let go.
No.
There you go. You got you, buddy. 2 of them. Keep them. I don't want them.
Ew. It's a little brown turd. I don't want a brown
Don't
turd.
talk about yourself like that.
Mom.
Little brown boy, you.
Trying to do a podcast, Mom.
Alright, let go of me.
Mom, I'm so cool. Am I cool? Are you proud of me?
No, bye.
What? Mom.
Alright.
Say you're proud of me for the podcast.
What pod? You're not doing a podcast.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not. This
We're
is
gonna
not a
hit
podcast.
we're gonna hit the top of Apple charts. Trust me.
Better than Joe Rogan, bruh.
Yeah, we're better than Spotify. We're gonna be on Spotify. We're gonna be the best on Spotify.
Okay, when that happens, you let me know. Let go of me so
We're
I
gonna be
can
better-
leave your room.
We're gonna be better than Distractable.
Okay.
Markipliers.
Get
Listen now.
Okay.
What are you doing? Oh, he getting beat?
Alright,
I
bye.
got this on video.
No, I saw you.
Then let go.
No, I saw you.
Then let go.
I saw you. Oh, I don't. Stop touching my grippers, my
Okay.
floor fillers.
Lucas, let go so I can leave. Get. You're gonna rip my pocket, and then I'm really gonna beat your ass. Let go.
Like that one time you broke a wooden spoon hitting me.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
Whoa,
What
whoa,
is-
whoa, whoa.
Lucas, what is happening?
Whoa, whoa,
Go
whoa.
play with your.
It's not my dog, that's Elisa's stupid turd.
Go play with your friends.
That's not my friend. I don't have friends, Mom. Did you forget?
That's true. Okay.
Give me your
Lucas!
mama, please.
I won't let you escape till you crack my dogs.
No, I'm trying to
Crack my dogs for the podcast. It's for the podcast.
Are you recording this?
Yeah. It's for the podcast. Mom, it's for the podcast.
Alright, let go.
No, the podcast. Mommy.
I guess this is my podcast now, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to capital G Gunslinger underscore capital Y capital T. I am streaming, posting soon. Be ready, okay? Do not care about Mike from Walmart, alright? He's a big bum. If he takes this out of the video, he's so gay, and he is never gonna get any love people. He's never gonna get any loved ones. He's never gonna feel a touch of
I won't-
of a woman ever again. That's how bad he
But
is.
what
So
about my
subscribe to me and
mommy?
not him.
But what about my mommy?
It's coming back, so do. Oh wait, you here?
Yeah, my mommy.
Wait, how long have you been here?
Like, since my dog touched my butthole.
Oh, you didn't hear it then, did you?
No, I heard it. But what about my mommy? My mommy
you
touches
did.
me.
Your mom, dude, your mom literally beat you.
Yeah, but she crapped my dogs. My floor feelers are inevitable. Yeah.
Bro, how do you do that?
I'm keeping that. Dude, that reminds me. Dude, whenever you try to copy me, it's so funny. Remember when you tried to do the gritty?
Yeah.
Bro was just still. Bro was still as a mannequin.
So how you do it?
You sound like Grant trying to do it.
What was that?
Oh, I messed it up. Hold on. I was too focused. That the eye of the tiger, the planning the fight.
It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the...
If I stay right here, I don't think they can hurt me. You guys are gonna
Hey,
touch
you
me
can
like Uncle David.
Yeah,
Oh, Uncle David.
No, sure. My fingers, my thumbs are so weird.
Well, that's it for this podcast.